Welcome back, everyone. Today's squishy package comes from Charmslol. They were having a sale, so I picked up a couple things. I'm just going to get straight into it. The first squishy that I have is one of the Halloween Disney toasts. So these are kind of like the old Shibuya toasts, except they're Disney themed. They're not very squishy, to be quite honest. They're quite spongy, but I kind of expected that. I have not had a Shibuya toast that looks like this actually be squishy. They're very much more of a decoration piece, but I think they're really cute, so I picked Mickey up. I like the color combination. The top part is just plastic, but it's pretty cool. Very soft, but again, not very squishy. Sorry, my camera will not focus. Feels very fragile actually for the sponge. I like the ghost. That's a nice touch. Ooh, oh goodness, what is that? This does actually have a scent, but I think it's just plastic, and honestly it smells like the inside of a brand new Halloween mask, which I guess fits, but it does not smell good at all. Oh my gosh. So I was expecting these to be much bigger. I did get something similar to this by the same company, except they were buns, and I did see that they made melon buns as well, so I was expecting the same size, which is about this big, with each bun being kind of life size. But this is so tiny, so I kind of feel a little betrayed. I should have checked the size measurements, honestly, but it's still really cute. Unfortunately, it is a non-resealable packaging, and I think each bun is actually individually wrapped. I can't squish it that much in the packaging, so let me see if I can go get a knife. Okay, so I have cut a slit on the back. Let's take one out. Oh, it's so cute. It honestly reminds me of the Remant mini squishies that have been releasing now. It's adorable, but very tiny. And this is the rainbow variation. There's a regular green one, and I think like a yellow one, standard bread color. Very squishy. Ooh, this smells delicious actually. It doesn't smell like bread, it smells more like soap. Very sweet. Not too chemical smelling soap or candy, but it's very floral to me, so to me it doesn't smell like food, just like soap or something. But it's very sweet. Very delicious smelling. I'm not mad at their squish, I'm just disappointed at their size. They're really nice though, I do like them. I kind of wish they had a bigger size, but honestly the packaging makes them look so real. It's kind of cool to have these as a display piece. And then the packaging also has a hole at the top for you to put a keychain. So actually this, I would consider this a travel squishy, since you can put this on your bag. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, hit or miss if you don't mind the size. These are really, really cute, and they're actually really squishy. So not too bad, and they smell nice. Cute. And I don't know who these are by. I didn't see any licensing on the squishy itself, but I'll leave that information in the description. The next squishy that I have is the Le Pain Francais. I can't read that. That's too much for me. Something about love, Dunmore. This is by World Kitchen, the I Bloom. So you guys may remember that I was really excited for the full-size one, but it turned out to be not very squishy, and it didn't smell like chocolate at all to me. Very faint, I think. These smaller ones, I have to say, are way squishier. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's so flat. My dog started barking, but I'm just going to keep going. So, let's see. It's by I Bloom. I don't see anything else, so I don't think these are collaborations with anyone else. Let's take this out. Okay, so they still come like the big ones in this little paper slip-on that you can put them in. I don't know what else to call this, like a bag, a paper bag. It says I Bloom, designed in Japan, and all that stuff. Do not eat. Standard squishy information. Here's the squishy. I can actually smell it from where I'm holding it. It's very light and feels a lot like the newer I Bloom squishies that are very soft, hollow feeling, and Slow rising. Honestly, I like this a lot better than the big one. Wow. So squishy. Hopefully you can see the licensing right there. It's having a little, a tough time to focus because there's not much light, but it says bloom as well as I bloom. Okay, now let's see what it smells like. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This smells a lot better than the bigger one that I got. It does have that very sweet chocolate scent. It's more sweet than chocolate, but I'm not mad at it. It smells really good. I'm happy with it. I'm starting to think I like the medium-sized squishies more than jumbo or small. The small ones can work for certain things, but I think overall I much prefer the medium size like this. Like this is technically a mini, considering the original was so big, but for me this is a perfect medium-sized squishy. You could probably use it as a wrist rest. It's not too big to where you have to squish it with both hands and it just becomes awkward. I think this size is really nice. One good squish. So I'm really happy with this one actually. Really nice. This one kind of sold out pretty fast in places, so I'll try my best to find a store that sells it for y'all. Before I get to the last squishy, they did give me an extra. It's just a really standard spongy Banggood style extra squishy donut. So there's that, but the main thing that I'm excited for, other than the La Paix Francais, is the Biscuit Bread. So these are kind of pricey, but they were on sale when I got this. And this is just, I'm not even sure what a biscuit bread is, to be quite honest. They're releasing all these Danish breads and biscuit breads, and I'm like, I've never seen this in my life. This must be like a European thing or something in Japan, I don't know. But anyway, this says, this biscuit bread is fluffy, soft, and has a sweet scent. Because of its softness, you may not want to let go. Bloom staff recommended. The cake, the chocolate cake that they just released, said the same thing about the Bloom staff recommending it. And this is just I Bloom. This is not a Moosh collaboration. Oh my goodness, that felt amazing. It kind of felt like dough, but really hollow, like the French bread. Except you could feel some resistance, which makes me happy. Here's a squishy. It honestly just looks like a scoop of ice cream to me without the texture. Or a hat or something. It's very simple, but there is some like flaking and texturing all along the surface of it. The bottom you can kind of see a lot more of it. It's not completely smooth. Oh my goodness. Okay, this feels amazing, honestly. It's actually a pretty good size. The pictures made it look like it would be much smaller, but this is pretty good. It's a nice handheld type of squishy. Very slow rising. The indents from my fingers stay there for quite a while, but it doesn't feel hollow. You can feel the pressure of the squishy, which is good if you're not really into the really hollow ones that take forever to rise. I guess what I'm trying to say is this one has life. It feels like there's life inside of this one. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm noticing some color difference too. The chocolate seems to be different. This is a much redder brown. Oop, I dropped it. I'm really happy with this one, I have to say. Good job, I Bloom. You have not disappointed me. So squishy. I love this. That's really interesting. So the chocolate scent on this is a little more coffee-like, if that makes any sense. It's like the beans of the chocolate got like cooked or something, that it has this kind of coffee after smell or underlying smell. It smells really good. I'm surprised. It's not a chocolate smell I've smelled so far in any squishy. Very unique. I really like it. I'll stop messing with this, I swear. Ooh, and the chocolate smell gets stuck on your hands. And that is it for this squishy package. I have to say I'm really happy with what I got. This was still kind of a disappointment, but I'm very happy with the smell on the French bread. And I'm really surprised how much I loved this little scoop of ice cream bread. Whatever it's called, I don't care. It's really nice of a squish. If you can find it, I highly recommend getting it. I think I got it for $15 at the time of the sale. Any more than that I think is a bit overpriced. I think it was originally $20. But it is a very nice squishy. I highly recommend getting it if you can find it for a reasonable price. Good job, iBloom. Thumbs up from me for your last 3 squishies that I got from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Charmslol for having a great store and service. I will make sure to leave links to these products from their shop in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video.